get some casuals? Can we get Shady K? Do you want to play some Oh, we're gonna get some casuals later. That was just too much for me.
Amazing.
I got Felicia. Hey.
That was amazing.
Hey, Crisis, stay on. Stay on. Crisis, can you play some casuals for CJ maybe? You want to play some casual?
Wait.
You don't need to eat.
Hold on.
Just
I think King of Fighters still has to play.
Oh, are they gonna run? Oh,
yeah. They're running like top 4. Yeah, they're doing King of Fighters.
Oh, thanks again for commentating with me.
Yep.
The hypest man in Marvel.
and the most legendary old school.
Shut the fuck up. I always hated you as a commentator, but I've grown to love you. I don't know why.
That's awesome.
Maybe it's your golden locks.
Maybe.
Yeah. But,
hey, I could suck at commentary. At least I got golden hair.
No, you don't. You've gotten a lot better. But
thank you.
Thanks for commentating. Thanks for letting me on the mic.
Hell yeah. I'd love to have you on the mic.
That was crazy.
That was amazing.
Grand finals.
That was awesome. Yeah, what happened, Crisis?
Can I interview him real quick?
Okay. I know exactly why
Sit
I
down
failed.
real quick. Sit down.
I know exactly why I failed, and I'm angry at myself, but that's okay.
All right, let's talk about the match real quick.
It's all about
Magus and Crisis on the mic.
Air Delta kick, because I was trying to punish it correctly, but then I was like, I need a normal jump block and punish, but I wasn't actually doing that. I was
Did you know about
super
throwing
jumping.
it, right?
No, don't throw it. Don't throw, because you could tech in the middle of attack animations in this game.
Yeah, but you have to test them. You've never tested them.
Felicia's an okay character.
Hold on, don't listen. I'm saying
Keystone 2, motherfucker.
Jeez.
Hans.
But I'm saying, why didn't you ever test him with the throw?
No. Yeah, I tested him in other throwing things.
I know you can't, but why didn't you ever test him with the throw?
Because I tested him in other characters. He knows how to tech throws when he's in the middle of things.
You should have gone for it.
No, because I went for throws when he did Doom Spear Flame, and then he attacked all of those.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see any of the previous matches. So.
No, I mean, even in this match, I tried because I was stupid. I should just EX Seismo every time he does that.
So give me a breakdown. So it started out Felicia vs. Viper.
Yeah, and I was trying to...
Delta kick was hitting you on top of the head.
Okay, here's what happened. Like 80% of the time I got hit. I would super jump, then I would air dash down forward and try to block because I'm used to vanilla. Because then I would be able to block it right off the ground and be able to punish it.
Of course, yeah, chicken block.
But then I couldn't do that anymore, so I just didn't adapt to that because I just need more practice against air delta kick. Yeah, I need to stay less free.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a really nice match to watch. But I mean, I gotta hark back to how you told me at the last tournament we had. You felt like this was one of the strongest teams. Actually, after you told me, I went to training mode. And I was interested, right?
Yeah.
So I tried out Firebrand.
Yeah, Firebrand's bullshit.
This character is bullshit. You are right.
Oh, snap. Tasty Perfect? I thought he was a tasty fraud, but he's tasty perfect.
So tell a lot of the Firebrand fans out there a lot of the things about him that are really crazy. Here's the problem. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with your team.
What's that?
And then tell me if it's right or not.
Okay.
Okay? I feel like you rely so much on Viper that when she dies, your team becomes Firebrand,
Vajra assist? Yeah.
Vajra assist.
Yes.
And that's not a strong team.
Well, I feel that's mainly just because I haven't had enough practice with the 2 new characters that haven't been out as long yet.
I still don't feel like that's going to be a strong
team. Oh, no. I feel that Firebrand gets a lot out of Vajra because he could set up unblockables with it. And that he could use it in the neutral game to convert into instead. Like his damage is pretty low.
You have no millionaires on your team. Everybody can kill your team with one combo.
That was the same thing as Magneto, Wolverine, Akuma.
But they don't have to waste meter versus your team. So
that was the same thing as Magneto, Wolverine, Akuma,
that's
and
why
Vanilla.
Your team's bad.
Magneto, Wolverine, Akuma was a godlike team.
You need people to waste meter. Yeah, you do.
No. If I make someone block or if I hit them, I raise meter.
How are you gonna make somebody block? Viper
I have
stubby ass normals.
I have Seismo, I have laser.
Ass. You're a sister ass.
Vajra is not ass, and
Vajra is not gonna help you.
Oh
advance.
yes, it does. No, it does.
Not. No, it does not.
It helped me advance against Champ. It helped me when I was playing him and I knew Shady K's character.
I like the theory.
I fought against.
I don't believe in it.
No, it just takes more practice. Thank you very much.
Donate
to Chicks in Crisis, by the way. It's a good organization.
You say Dicks in Crisis?
Chicks in Crisis?
Oh, Chicks in Crisis.
It's a charity that finest KO supports.
I'm just kidding. But anyways, let's
the main
expand
thing
on this a little.
Like I feel
like when Viper dies on your team is done.
No, I feel that Firebrand, like right now it is because I don't have a real Firebrand. As soon as I have a real Firebrand, that's
extremely complicated, by the way.
Yes, I agree.
He's probably one of the most complicated characters I've ever picked. Like I even tried in training mode. I
was like, really,
there's
so much bullshit with him.
There's so many things about him, like to make him work.
Yeah, like
he's like almost like, okay, here's what I
you
say.
need to have really fast hands.
You are playing the 3 most complicated characters in the game, hands down.
I think actually Viper is complicated, but it's more like technical repetitive execution, where stuff like Firebrand and Strider are more like actually complicated.
No, I feel like your whole team is like decision making is complicated.
You do need to make a lot of decisions.
Every decision is complicated.
But it leads into so much more than everyone else.
Like that's gonna bite you in the ass. You just play Wesker.
I actually
play Spencer. Who's better, Spencer or Wesker? I gotta ask you.
In this game?
Yeah, Spencer or Wesker?
Wesker.
Really?
The main reason is I feel that the matchups that Wesker loses, he loses by less than the matchups that Spencer loses.
Oh wait, who the hell does Spencer lose to?
He loses to any of the characters that control mid-screen from the air really well, like Firebrand, Zero, Trish.
Oh yeah, he'll maul those guys.
No, Firebrand, Zero, and
Random
Trish.
bionic arms with a good assist?
No, don't do that against, especially.
What the hell are they gonna do? They have no invincible supers.
Zero has an invincible super.
Which one?
Genmu Zero. And also, so Genmu comes out fast enough that you could block bionic arm unless they were at point blank.
Wait, so you get activates to Genmu and block?
And then block.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So Genmu only has 2 frames of recovery. So Genmu has 2 frames of recovery.
If you have 2 frames of recovery, you can't beat bionic arm.
No, bionic arm has startup.
If you have any frames of recovery,
if
you have any frames of recovery,
no. What I'm saying is that that's only if you're point blank and they X factor cancel.
That's what usually happens.
If that's the case, I could just level 3.
If you have 3 levels, sure. Why would I use Brandon Bionic Arm if you have 3 levels? I'm saying Spencer is the best character in the game, hands down.
No way. Yeah, I strongly disagree. He has a lot of bad matchups.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Wesker has bad matchups.
Wesker does have a few bad matchups.
Spencer has none.
Spencer has probably like 4 or 5.
No way!
Yeah.
Name me 2.
Okay, as I already named you 3.
Okay, but I don't believe it because that's bullshit.
Firebrand, Zero, Trish, Viper.
Firebrand in the face.
Firebrand, Zero, Trish,
so
Viper.
Why Firebrand? Just because he can keep him awake?
No, because Firebrand gets to control him from the air, which is a big issue because it takes out.
I will grapple that ass.
The fireball beats grapple.
What fireball?
Spitfire.
So you spit a fire, I grab you.
No, you can't.
What do you mean I can't?
When you spit fire, it eats the grapple.
That's Theory Fighter.
No, it's how that matchup works.
I will grab your Firebrand.
On the ground, you will.
I smell one. Yeah, trust me. Give me a week.
Okay, well I need.
Actually, Saturday you're coming, right?
Which thing's Saturday again? My brain's failing.
Well, we have the AE 2012 at Southtown Arcade.
Yeah, at Southtown.
And we're also gonna have a Marvel tournament. So
there's Marvel there too. Oh, I may have to make it then.
You have to make it because I'm gonna body your team.
Okay, I'll see this.
And I am playing Hagar on point.
Hagar on point. Oh, like Curdy Pie.
Just sometimes. I actually like Dormammu, but
Dormammu's a better character.
I think Dormammu's one of the best characters.
Oh, I agree on that.
And I feel like
Dormammu's another character that I feel
like
do really
like 80%
well.
of the characters who just can't beat him with an assist, just doing spells. Like
I agree on that. Spells got so much better now that you can do them in the air.
That's move in the game now. No, it's 1 frame or 0 frame, whatever you want to call it.
No,
so it's like dark matter, assist, power up, make it rain, and then just rinse, repeat.
I actually like using lockdown assist, like you use the drones with finger shot, and then you fly cancel.
That's what I do, yeah.
No, but you fly cancel and go up where they can't hit you with anything good.
That's just even making it more cheap, but yeah.
Like, I actually have Dormammu strategies because I play every character.
Alright, so you also play Strider. Tell me, he seems like a cheap assist, but I saw Clockwork, who everybody
can see, and
I just saw him get bodied last night. So what happened?
He's not like Clockwork has the best neutral game with Strider. He's not doing the best combos he could do with Strider because
he's doing the best strategies.
Not all the time.
Okay.
Some like
because who cares about combos? It's about strategies.
No, but like what? He's not converting into damage when he can. Like
so he's not converting a barre, as we like to call it.
No, like his Strider combos, the ones that use level 3 are doing 1,000,000, and the ones that are that use level 1 are doing like 600. And you could hit 1,000,000 by using 2 gauges. It's like
well, Spencer does 1.1 by himself every time.
And Viper can do 900k gaugeless.
So can Spencer.
No, gaugeless? No.
Well, who's the matter if it's gauges? You always have meter in this game.
That's very true, but it gives you meter to do important things.
Look at Viper's crouching short. Look at Spencer's.
She uses her standing instead of her crouching.
Say Cray.
Cray?
Cray.
I haven't heard Cray yet. Enlighten me.
It's Frey.
It's Frey with
like
a C?
Fish.
Frey with a C?
This is a joke. Say Cray!
Cray!
Yo, Cray! But nah.
It's all about crayfish.
I honestly believe Spencer is best in the game, tied with Wesker. And
I think
that Viper is bottom 5, like at the bottom. Because
I disagree with
because she's so herky-jerky. Like, what does she do at the beginning of the match?
She has the best follow-ups for air throw.
Air throw, like whenever you get Hawkeye arrows in the face, like
that's fine. She gets to be Hawkeye loses to her because her laser beam beats all his arrows.
There's a ton of people who lose to her, in theory.
No, I mean,
but in practice,
he actually loses to her really hard. Then how did I get to grand finals? Nobody else was playing Viper.
Because everybody's ass, and you didn't run into my Hagar, son. You didn't get to see my.
No, Hagar has issues because he doesn't get to.
Yeah, I will body you a Hagar.
Okay.
We're gonna see that Saturday.
Probably. Oh, and Andy Lee once again.
I hate to interrupt this love fest here, but we gotta warn the stream monsters that there was some KOF promised, but it's a little too late. So we will have to have KOF 13 on the stream another time, guys. Sorry about that. It'll be after 2012 comes out for the Apology Edition that we'll see some KOF on this stream.
That's all right. You know what? I had a lot of people begging me to talk about crisis analysis. Actually, yeah, that might sound strange to you, but people were bugging me about that because they really respect your opinion. And
nah, they're just stream monsters. They don't respect my opinion. They're like, oh, I agree with him because he says that Zero's good, and then they're like, he says that Firebrand's good. This guy is ass.
Crisis, I have stream haters. I have YouTube haters.
But you're so godlike. Why would you have
fans? You actually have fans, so embrace it.
I love all of the stream monsters. They're godlike. Like HXC Hudson, big shout outs to him. I haven't actually gotten to go on Xbox Live yet, but he actually got the Xbox Live Gold, so we'll be able to play soon. It's like, I love the stream monsters. They're great. Oh,
well, you know what? You, to me, are one of my favorite players, one of the most intelligent players. I love talking to you, so
I like to strategize.
Think we're on the same page. I think I'm an idiot, so.
No, you're a godlike. You were the first person playing Viper in NorCal.
Thank you, man. See,
I mean,
these guys know, but.
I pay attention. I was like, wow, you get to kill someone when you X-Factor off of Thunder Knuckle, and at the time I thought that's so godlike.
Well, but I was playing Amy Viper before anybody knew, but anyways.
Yeah, like,
I could never
Magus
say
had, no, Magus
I'll sound like a punk, but.
Except you were first. You were first. Like, for anyone who doesn't know,
I played Marlon's team before you ever played it, right?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
If you watch, like, before the game came out on I Play Winners channel, you could go and watch their YouTube page, and Magus had a Viper before anyone else.
I'm actually playing her right now, too, but,
Oh, but we were going to talk about Firebrand and why he's busted.
Yeah, so here's the problem that I was saying, is, like, he does, so there was a lot of comparisons, right? Right or wrong, to Wolverine. So I went to training mode, and you're shaking your head already, but let me finish.
Okay, yeah.
Finish. Is that I went to training mode, and to understand why they're saying
that. No, I can agree on that. He has really fast left, right.
Yes, and he has the jumping L.
The jumping L.
So he has the jumping L, he has the fast left, right, and he also has, like, the dive kick. So how is he not? You're shaking your head like you're mad. He is.
The main reason that he's not Wolverine is he has a lot of tools that Wolverine doesn't for controlling space.
Zone.
Yeah, he can zone, and his rushdown's way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Because he has a 4-frame difference in between his instant overhead combos and his low A starters, and he could actually combo after instant overhead on every character, including Rocket.
And he gains meter in Luminous Body.
And along with that,
the most broken thing I've ever seen in my life.
That thing is stupid. He has infinite block strings in Luminous Body.
Yeah, I heard about that too with the standing light. What was it again?
You could actually do Tiger Knee or like 9A into Airborne Voyage, then loop it in the corner, and if
you gave meter and almost get another one doing it.
You do get another one. It's meter neutral, but what's important is if you have an overheader or low assist, you get an unblockable with it.
But I'll just pipe Firebrand before he even gets the chance. But
I will run into pipe plenty of times, but that's my fault, not pipe.
You're not avoiding the pipe, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't even know this, but did you know that pipe is an overhead? You need to block that shit standing.
Oh, then I'll command grab you.
At Dragon Lounge, we learned this.
I will command grab you, ass. Now I have a team where if I command grab you, it's 900.
That's
no
good.
meter. So
no meter. That's good.
We do that. But I love Hagar. I don't think he's gonna do much, but I love him. So anyways, about Firebrand.
Yes.
Is the thing is like he has insanely low health.
He has 850, same as Magneto.
Yeah, which is terrible. But like he has so many weird moves that people don't know about. So he had the one hidden move, which was the unblockable, but he also had that wall cling move.
He has wall cling. Does
it induce the glitch?
He has weird stuff. No, his wall cling doesn't make the camera spaz out as much as Strider's does, but it does a bunch of weird things.
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like Firebrand, unlike Wolverine, he doesn't have the ridiculous hitbox on every single poke that Wolverine has. So you want to compare him in the sense that his rushdown is better, but his mash game is not better.
His mash game is not better. You need to work hella hard with Firebrand.
Thank you. Okay, so we can concede to that. We can concede to that.
Firebrand, I was making this comparison in the car.
Yeah.
And when you're playing Marvel 3, it's like driving a car. There are some cars that are like Shenko, it's a beat-up Honda Civic, someone stole the wheels, and you can't really drive. It's kind of ass now. And then there are characters like Magneto, where it's like this brand new Lamborghini and it's the hot shit. But when you're playing Firebrand, it's like you're piloting a helicopter. All of your skills that work for driving a car don't work the same anymore because he needs to move with command dashes instead of air dashes and stuff. So it's just like your muscle memory doesn't help you.
I felt the exact same way. I was like it's a whole different type of skill.
You're piloting a helicopter.
It was like playing Spiral in UMvC3 versus playing
Magneto. Yeah, it's not the same.
But I feel like he loses to so many characters.
I feel he loses to two characters.
What the
hell? He loses to Hawkeye and he loses to Doctor Strange.
He's kind of a bum.
No, the main thing is.
You feel like he loses to the instant super characters?
Yes, that's it.
No way.
Yeah, because the only thing is his lack of invulnerability is an issue against them. Against almost everyone else, it's not.
So why don't you ever prove it?
I just got the grand finals with it.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of bums in here. Come on.
Yo, yeah, Mag is calling out Shady K, Filipino champ, that's it, bro.
But Shady K mean you look like a bum with Felicia.
I sent him to loser's bracket.
Alright, I respect it.
Yeah, he's hella good.
You're crazy.
He's a godlike play.
I'm just trying to put you on blast somehow, but
I know.
You're too smart.
No, I am fine being put on blast.
No!
I love the scene.
I love Crisis thing, man. Like,
I went to Evo with this guy.
Yeah.
It was godlike.
Remember, I almost drove us off a cliff when you guys were asleep, by the way. You guys don't remember.
I'm not surprised.
That. Fucking Nima had lockjaw. And fucking I got scared with the car coming and almost drove a whole fucking ass off the cliff.
Yeah.
And everybody was asleep and nobody really realized what happened. And I was just like, I'm just going to act like it.
Yo. Actually, I only have gone to Evo twice. The second time I went, we actually got in a car crash on the way back.
Yeah, see?
And Kevin over there got a concussion that was hella bad and needed to go to the hospital and shit. Dude, we were...
Kevin the Mayan Sage?
No, Kevin, the guy. Ninja. The guy. This Kevin.
That guy. Oh,
this Kevin.
There's so many Kevins.
Yeah, there are so many. No, just our Evo crash. Yeah, we were rear-ended at 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, bitch fell asleep at the wheel behind us and crashed into the back of our car and it got totaled.
And you guys weren't drinking or anything, right?
No, we were good. She fell asleep behind us. What could we do?
Smoke weed.
Yo, we need to thank Ward Joestar for keeping us alive. If he had because she crashed into us hell hard, we would have veered to the left and crashed into oncoming traffic and stuff. But he made sure to go to the right and get off to the shoulder of the road and save us. It was, yo.
That sounds crazy.
But we're alive, so all's good.
We're alive,
and we're in NorCal, the best place on Earth.
I don't know if I got the chance to ask you last time, but who do you think are the best right now?
In Marvel 3 here or in Marvel 3 at all?
We're looking at a couple Virgils going out. Everybody thinks Virgil, and there's a Wesker behind them. You think those are still the best?
I think Wesker and Virgil are very good. I think they're competitive. I don't think they're the best. Like,
you know what Bucktooth taught me? Bucktooth, who
yeah.
wrote the book,
yeah.
he actually thought Wesker's going to fall into, not obscure. He feels like Wesker's going to fall into, like, mid-top. Not top.
I could agree with that. Yeah, I could understand where that's coming from. The main thing is, like, matchups against other top tiers.
And you seem to be some proponent about Viper.
The main thing about Viper, she has a concept that I don't feel should ever be in a fighting game, which is a reversal that's safe on block. Yeah. I hate that shit.
I do too. Bison has that in Street Fighter 4 and it bugs the shit out of me.
Like, you should never have that. That's a bad design decision. Because the point of a reversal...
It is, but it isn't. If it costs meter, it's okay.
Except the only thing is with hers, she could build the meter back. Because if you hit, if they block EX Seismo, if they block EX Seismo, you get 3 free Seismos worth of gauge, and you get Vajra and then 3 more. Her normals are ass. Everything about her is godlike.
Just like Street Fighter 4, they're garbage. So
actually, they're good for rushdown. They're bad for poking.
You know what my combo
They're bad
is?
for poking. Good.
Crouching medium kick, no. Crouching medium kick, no. Crouching medium kick, launch combo. Or no. You go into launch, Seismo, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's the best combo in the game. I think that's new, by the way, but
it's easier now.
Speaking of, yeah, it's easier. But speaking of easier, Chris, oh my God, what happened with his combos?
I like
900 damage now on the table.
Off of throws.
Off of throws. Oh, Chris is insane now. I mean, he still suffers from what he's always suffered from, but man, do not get touched by Chris. He is like
he still needs Jam Session or Vajra or something.
Counter to like Hawkeyes and Dormammus. Like, if somebody plays those characters on point, I'm going right to Chris.
I could understand that.
And if somebody plays these teleport characters on point, I'm going right to Hagar. Oh, it cancels everything. Nothing. Well, it doesn't, because Gimlet hits him. But, because it comes at a weird angle. But Magnum beats every other projectile in the game, but Arthur's Gold Lance.
And Viper's Laser Beam.
No way. Are you serious?
Laser Beam is fucking stupid. Oh, She-Hulk's car? Yeah, that thing's stupid. But that's a super.
What's the durability on She-Hulk's laser beam then?
On Viper's laser beam, it eats all the drones and Disruptor and can still hit.
It can't hit Magnum though, because the angle.
No, if you're doing like a jump Magnum, the way her eye is, it prevents almost all angle attacks from hitting her.
Wow.
That's why she blows up Taskmaster.
Cyclops.
Yeah, I don't get why they gave it to her, but
why not? She's so cute. Everybody loves Viper. That's Capcom's baby, man.
Yeah, they love that character.
I love Viper.
Except for her normals. They're like, oh, you wanted to poke with something that wasn't special? Speaking of...
She is an SNK character. That's what Andy Lee is telling me. But speaking of crazy characters,
Rocket Raccoon.
You see that little monster over there, that little mongrel.
I love that character.
Dude, that character is not a sleeper. Okay, so we played Bucktooth, and he mauled the living crap out of us with him.
He's a good character.
He is crazy, man. Like, people are sleeping on him, and I think everybody just was like, he's done, he's ass. Let's move on.
No, he's a good character. I feel that...
Oh, my God, he's nuts. Play him on point.
He's very hard to block.
Give him some good insists.
He's very hard to block.
If he gets a life lead, you can't approach him. If he gets a life lead, it's over. You lose.
Depends on the characters you're using.
Yeah, I mean, a Hawkeye can still beat him and stuff like that, but like if you're playing a rushdown character, like somebody like Virgil or something, he's just gonna sit back and marinate.
Especially if he has gauge where he could just like burrow around and then throw out his spring if you do something.
Some stages, you can't even see him burrow.
He is very hard to see. And his mix-up's very good.
Right here. Yipe says this character hits like a grown-ass man.
I think every character in this game hits like a grown-ass man.
Right? I feel like Rocket Raccoon hits like a grown-ass man.
Yeah, exactly. He's a grown-ass rodent.
Yeah.
But I feel that...
coming from because Yipe plays him as level 3. Oh, we're seeing some napalm, man. Shout out to Apocalypse now. You're getting hit. Booyah!
Go on that ladder. Oh, but I feel that
fucking
Rocket's very good.
Last night was very entertaining. He's probably one of my favorite Marvel players to watch. That guy makes every combo entertaining.
He is a very intelligent player, especially when it comes up with how he's going to develop a character.
They're telling me he's like a Marlon Pie who can block. And I think that's a perfect way to put him. That guy's amazing.
Yeah.
He's probably my favorite, one of my favorite. I love KBeast, I love U Crisis, but that guy's amazing too.
Yeah, Marlon Pie has the best offense in Marvel. but he just doesn't have other things.
He doesn't have anything else.
No, he has some other things, but like his offense is better than everyone else in the game.
It was funny because I played him in EVO, right? We were hella wasted.
Yeah.
And like I would play matches, and like he would touch the character, and I would just hard reset. Like I was like, I don't want to sit through this. Like let's just. I was like, it was like literally one touch, yeah, and I would touch him with like Magneto, and he's like hard reset. He's like, we don't need to sit through. We know what's gonna happen. Like,
man. Yeah. Oh, but about Nova, I think some of the people I really respect on the boards who are good at like the theory fighting and understanding shit before other people do think that Nova's really solid.
Really?
Like
I know Yipes, and Yipes is a very cerebral player. So
yeah,
like,
he is really smart. He comes up with probably some of the best mix-up in the world.
A lot of people like they listen to Yipes commentate and talk, and they feel like he's kind of like a funny dude. But that guy is fucking so
smart.
Brilliant. That guy
is
is
a very
brilliant.
intelligent guy.
He is brilliant. But another guy is Dominion, who's like
Dominion is smart too.
That guy is amazing in every game he plays.
I really like what he's doing with his team now in Ultimate.
Dude, he is making timeouts a viability. Like
depending on who he's fighting against, yeah. Yes.
Did we? They're asking me. We saw some today.
Yeah, we got a lot of timeouts today.
I think
players like Kevin get a lot of timeouts.
I think that's more because of people not knowing the shit.
No, because characters like Rocket Raccoon could run away so well.
There was Rocket Raccoon in the tournament.
Yeah, this Rocket Raccoon.
Man, I wish I was around.
You should have been here. You should have entered.
I'll be here Saturday. Crisis, I hope you're here to help me out.
At Southtown?
Yeah.
Yes. And then make sure to check out TNT every other Thursday here at Game Center.
Yeah. Crisis, you got a Twitter, I know, right?
Yes, I have a 3D Crisis.
And you are not the man I imagine on Twitter. You're a very different person behind a computer than you are in real life.
Oh, what makes you say that?
You're just very goofy.
I'm goofy everywhere.
What's your account again? Let them know.
At 3D Crisis.
At 3D Crisis.
And the Crisis is misspelled. It's CHRISIS.
Yeah, ask that guy about anything Marvel related. He is the Marvel genius. I am Magus154.
Yeah. Hit up both of us. Oh, and of course, Finest KO. Uh-oh. Yeah, shout-outs to Finest KO. They're running the stream making it so all you guys can watch this.
Yeah, man.
F-Champs helps run this event. Game Center for hosting us. And Canada.
And Canada, man.
Man, we have so many great people. Follow them all on Twitter, too.
So many good players here today, man. You got somebody who wants to say something?
Fuck Rocket Raccoon. That is a bullshit character.
It is.
I don't think he's that good. It's just he's impossible to hit.
He is good.
How the fuck do you combo him?
You don't. You have to learn
you have to fucking
combos.
like ABC him.
Yeah,
you can't even do any advanced combos.
You have to. Exactly. They're saying you have to BCS super. That's exactly what you have to do.
Fuck it. Oh, wait.
And it'll still kill him. Yeah.
I did ABC with Wesker. You know Wesker always hits. Fucking whipped on the raccoon.
But Spencer, I was playing Bucktooth, and you can't even do medium, hard S in the air. You have to do like hard dash S. That's like so. Yeah, it's really rough.
And you know, Virgil players, they spam the shit out of that Berserker slash. I think that's a gimmick. It always crosses up. You know which side it's gonna be on.
Here's the thing.
No, I know the spacing for it not to cross up, and it's hella far.
But
it's hella far.
About Virgil, right? Like, look at his brother. Dude is mad flashy. He's all over the place. Virgil wastes no movement. He's gonna cross up. That's it. That's all he can do.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Just cross up all day.
If you hold forward versus Virgil, and you know what? Dasabro told me, and which I also thought is you can hard switch versus him, which is really good.
What you do is
also alpha counter.
Yeah, against his box strings, a lot of his box strings are not safe. You just alpha counter into a.
But it's so hard to have the cognizance to do that, you know. Yeah, that's a crisis.
Here's the thing about Virgil. I think when they don't have meter, Dante is a better character.
Yes, I agree.
When Virgil has two or more bars, he's like
yeah.
top 3 in the game. I think he's like top 3 in the game.
Top 5.
Top 5?
Viper with bars. Okay, now we have Andy
Whatever
Lee.
you see back on the Whatever you see back on the mic.
Andy? Andy.
Oh, ND. Okay.
ND. That's right, right?
What? My name's Dominic.
You're not ND Lee?
No.
Why do I get you confused?
Don't worry, I was called Koopa at least twice today.
No, I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Remind me of your name. My brain's failing.
I'll show you my ID, my business card sometime. No, but seriously though, you did really well today. I'm wondering what happened in between though, between winners finals when you got the best of Shady
I was
K.
playing
And then
against his Wolverine team then, And then when I fought Felicia, I wasn't doing the correct thing against their Delta kick. That is what changed the matchup.
So why didn't you ever, take a break and go to character select and rethink what you were going to be doing, though?
Because a lot of the time when you do that, you lose your, like even though you're trying to focus, you're getting more of your cognizant brain focused on it.
Instead of your memory and your muscle?
Yeah, applying working memory is not efficient in a lot of situations, and it doesn't make it so you'll play better.
You heard it here, Crisis, neurologist.
I mean, I've been reading, actually, I have the book with me that I've been reading.
Yeah. He's going to be pulling out one of his books on cognitive science here. Here we go. Well, Choke, the flow story?
This book, actually, I've been reading it because I like to understand how brains work and how everything works, actually. Like,
yeah, I'm a game theorist myself.
Like thermodynamics, I'll be like, yes, tell me about thermodynamics, because I don't know shit in that field.
Well, there's 3 rules of thermodynamics, and it's basically like a poker game. Number 1, you can't win, you can only draw. Number 2, you can't draw, you can only lose. And number 3, you can't leave the table. Those are the 3 laws of thermodynamics.
Entropy power is activated. Let's go.
That's correct. The only way we can fend off the inevitable heat death of the universe is by despair, according to certain Japanese shows.
Wow.
It's pretty messed up. But anyway, yeah, you've been studying how brains work then, huh?
So I studied lots of random things, but that was one of them. And how you apply your working memory in relation to what you perform well in. Working memory is more important when you're doing things like mathematics and when you're doing things that are more like sports where you need
reactions,
complex muscle memory. Then you could overthink things and it becomes a problem.
Right, when you see it all the time in sports, when someone really thinks that I need to hit this ball out of the park and he overswings and he just chokes, he misses. He can't. He's thinking about hitting the ball out of the park and he just doesn't even see the ball.
Instead, of letting his muscles do exactly what they know how to do because they've been doing it for...
So, I mean, applying it to fighting games, we see Marn all the time going, you know what, I'm going to try doing this thing that I've never tried before, but I know it works.
Yeah.
And he just misses it. All right, Myung's closing us down soon because it is 2 a.m. and we are... He still needs to shut things down, but we're going to be signing off soon, but, it's been a great day. We've seen some of the greatest matches here at Thursday Night Throwdowns.
We have, and shout outs to Shady K for coming out here all the way from SoCal.
What is he doing here? Why isn't he just training down in SoCal for SCR?
Brian brought him out.
Oh, okay.
Which is godlike. Shout outs to Filipino champ Brian. Follow him on Twitter and stuff.
No kidding.
He helps support the NorCal scene more than anyone else.
He is one of the pillars of this NorCal scene.
Without him, we wouldn't have the same scene we do.
Yeah, because SCR is coming up. Are you going to be able to head out there?
I am going to try to head out there, but finances are making it very difficult. I'll see if it's possible.
Yes. Because I mean, it's one of those things, right? The eternal rivalry, SoCal and NorCal. Well, some people wouldn't call it a rivalry. Some people would call it one-sided, but who knows?
Actually, I think SoCal and NorCal are probably the best in Marvel at the moment in the world.
Oh yeah, New York doesn't seem like it's gonna match up. I mean, Yipes is in training here. He's here until SCR.
There are some really good players on the East Coast, but the amount of them, I would say there's half as many really, really good players on the East Coast as there are on the West Coast at this point. Not to disrespect the really good people on the East Coast. I mean, they have people like Flocker and PR Rog and so many good players. Chris G.
Noel Brown sometimes when he's got his head on.
Noel Brown is amazing. He's a great player that people need to respect more.
Yeah.
But there's so many good West Coast players.
And there's so many scenes here so that, we have NorCal here. We have basically 3 tournaments a week between Starbase, Southtown, Ram Nation, TNT, etc. So
much stuff.
SoCal has Wednesday night fights. They have whatever Shady K and Viscant decide to throw.
The box arena stuff.
Yeah. So we've got just that's the number one thing to say to people to level up. I mean, you just gotta play. You gotta play against people who are better than you.
Yes.
You gotta play against people who are smarter than you. You've gotta play.
Yeah, take any chance you have. If you haven't gotten a chance to play against someone's playstyle, get them in casuals or something, or go to a tournament and try to meet them there. You don't want to just stagnate and play only against the same people. That's why some people don't improve as much.
I mean, back when I actually played fighting games instead of talking about them, I was part of the barricade scene. I got
Berkeley.
Yeah, I got regularly bodied by people like G, Srayer, you know, people like that. It was how I learned.
Research?
What?
Lifted research, Louis?
I think so, yeah. I think he might have been later than me. I was around first. Let's see, Srayer, G, Orochi was not necessarily part of the barricade scene, but John Choi when he came around for all the tournaments, things like that. Oh man, I learned so much from them.
That's great. That's how you level up.
Yeah. I didn't apply it very well, but you know what? I learned, I applied what I could, and I got better than I would have normally. Like,
damn straight.
Tragic used to be a part of the barricade scene. He would come up for those things, you know, for Guilty Gear, and oh man, I'm proving how old I am. Hold on, let me fix my face here.
Amazing game. Guilty Gear
Okay, I'm good. My face is fixed. Someone's walking by saying Rocket Raccoon's roadkill. That is true for now, but you know, once again, all of the new characters, like Virgil, it's easy to compare him to Dante and compare him to other characters, and so you know,
he's different.
The technology is similar, and people can apply it that way. You know, people can apply Nova technology because he moves like Iron Man, he hits like a truck. You know, so it's pretty simple.
Amazing cross-ups.
Yeah. And meanwhile,
it's all that flying V technology. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out on either SRK or on JHVIBST2 on YouTube.
Yeah, but meanwhile, you know, like Firebrand, he's Wolvnito Storm
he
Crow.
Is a new thing.
Yeah.
He is a new thing.
Like
Firebrand is amazing, and he's a new thing.
You try and think about him like any of those characters, and you're missing something.
And his command movement is very confusing.
And, you know, Doctor Strange, what do you think about him? You don't. You just you have to rethink.
I think Doctor Strange is counterpicked here. He's really good against certain characters.
Yeah, but I mean,
important characters.
The things that you compare him to, people compared him to Phoenix. That's wrong.
Yeah.
People compared him to Dormammu. That's wrong.
His matchups aren't the same as those characters.
Like he approaches all of those matchups completely differently.
I agree.
You know, and so. Let's see, who else are we missing for the new stuff? Rocket Raccoon,
Cable.
They called him Cable, but
he's not.
No, he's not. He's so not.
His rushdown is so good.
And his runaway is so good.
Yes.
The main thing that's terrible about him is that he's fragile and...
He's hard to use.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, Justin Wong is trying to work on that technology. He hits hard. He hits hard. He leads to his crumple stuns are really good for tagging in safely.
Yes.
So you can do a lot of like the old, if you remember the old Marvel 2 Magneto into Iron Man combos and things like that, where you would hard tag someone who was not gravity squeezed, but hypergraved, and then continue the combo that way. You remember that stuff?
I just remember learning to mash out of hypergrab and failing miserably because I'm like, I can mash well. Then I see people who can actually mash. And it's like, they get out of hypergrab every time. What is this nonsense?
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, you just have to think about it that way, you know, just that. Let's see. Phoenix Wright, well, people really don't quite know. He's an entirely new kind of character.
He's hard to use.
Yeah.
I don't know how good he is yet.
Ultra David thinks that he's not necessarily that good, but well, you know, he's a new character. He's hard. He's intentionally hard to use. They made him hard to use.
He's difficult to get him to do what you want to do.
Yeah, and then there's what? There's Frank West, who starts out low tier and then just becomes amazing. As long as he gives him the support.
Actually, as soon as he's level 2, he's fine.
Yeah.
And then he's already not like, even when he's level 5 though, he's not Dante, he's not Viper, he's not Zero.
He has screen-eating normals. This is what he has. He has screen-eating normals, he has tons of damage. But you know, at level 1, he's so hard to get in with. And he has a knee press, and he has a slide, and that's it before assists.
He has charge zombies and spin zombies, both of which are good.
But